right, let's cover something really basic. So when we look at an ITM, we notice that we're reporting all the indoor units that we can see. And yes, this is my house actually. You'll notice here something really strange is the indoor temperatures. You're going to notice 74, 77, 75, 94. Well, this unit isn't cooling. What the heck is going on and why is it at 94? Well, what you're going to find is that ITMs, right, central controllers, central managers, whatever may have you, when they are first connected to a system, you have to remember that the value that is reported to the centralized controller is actually the return air thermistor of that unit. Now you're going to notice here that this raises an alarm and a question. However, this unit is actually in the attic, and you can see here the thermal demand just turned on, and now that temperature is going to fall. So what's going to happen is if I pull a trend report on this system or this unit, it's going to be all over the place. It's going to be up, but it's going to be down. So what field settings can we change to correct this, to where we can actually have the room space temperature sensor, which is not 88.3, report the actual room space temp? Let's get into it. All right, here I have my Daikin BRC controller for this zone, and I'm going to go ahead and hold down the cancel button to get into the service menu. Once I get into the service menu, I'm going to go down to field settings and open this up. Now we're going to wait for these settings to populate. You'll notice now they all have numbers. The ones that don't have numbers assigned to them to the right of it just mean that those settings aren't applicable to this model. Now you'll see on the screen here the exact field setting that we're talking about. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go over to number 5, change this to 2, press the middle button. It's going to say, hey, do you want to save? I'm going to say yes, save it, and once it gets done, it changes. Now the last thing I have to do is hit the cancel button. When I do, right, the thermostat is going to reset. When it resets, it's just implementing the field setting that I added. Now let's go to the centralized controller and see if it got fixed. And there you have it. Now the space sensor did show about 76 rounds up, but the thermostat is reading 77.3. Now it's been fixed and resolved. So that's how you change the field settings on your indoor units when you hook up a centralized controller to read the correct thermistor to be reported back. That's just one of about a million other field settings that have to be changed, modified, or programming sequences that can be played with on the iTM as a centralized controller. If you like this video, feel free to drop a comment below or like and subscribe and share with your friends. Stay tuned for the next one.